Every sunrise is a new beginning, not just for the world, but for you. Before the day unfolds, there is a sacred silence, a moment when the heart remembers peace. This is the time to return to yourself, before thoughts begin to race. Before the noise of the world returns, there is stillness, and in that stillness lies the secret of a peaceful life. The Buddha taught that each morning carries the seed of awakening. How you breathe, how you sit, how you begin. These small acts create the rhythm of your entire day. So, when the light first touches your face, pause. Breathe deeply. Feel the air enter and leave your body like the tide touching the shore. With that single mindful breath, your morning transforms, and with it, your whole life begins to change. Pause. Sound of flowing water, gentle wind. The world rushes, but you don't have to. Let this morning be different. Let it be sacred. Let it be yours. The morning arrives in silence, the soft wind moves through the trees, and the world awakens gently, not with noise, but with stillness. In that quiet moment, awareness rises like the sun. This is the beginning of practice, not in temples or mountains, but in the heart that knows how to pause. Each dawn is a reminder that we can begin again. Each breath is an invitation to return home. The Buddha once said, "With our thoughts, we make the world. When the mind is calm, the world becomes calm. When the mind is restless, the world reflects that restlessness." The path begins not with changing the world, but with understanding the mind that perceives it. Awaken is not to escape life, but to see it clearly. See how the morning light touches the earth without judgment, how the dew clings to each blade of grass equally. This is compassion. When you wake, before you move, breathe deeply. Feel the air enter and leave your body. Know that this breath has touched countless beings. The trees, the rivers, the clouds, the mountains. You are not separate from life. You are the life that breathes through all. In every mindful act, there is freedom. When you wash your face, wash away yesterday's burdens. When you drink tea, taste the present moment fully. When you walk, walk as though the earth were sacred beneath your feet. Mindfulness is not something you do. It is something you remember. It is remembering that peace is already within you. It is remembering that you are not the storm, but the sky that holds it. It is remembering that every sunrise is a chance to be reborn. The Buddhist teaching is simple. Be here to be kind to be aware. Every act done in awareness becomes meditation. Every step walked with compassion becomes a prayer. You do not need to go far to find truth. It is in the sound of water dripping from bamboo, in the warmth of sunlight upon your hands, in the stillness between heartbeats. The morning is the mirror of the mind, clear, open, full of possibility. When you begin the day with stillness, the whole day flows with grace. Do not rush into the day like a storm. Move like the wind, unseen, gentle, free. Let your actions arise naturally, as the flower blooms without effort, as the river flows without fear. Awakening is not a single moment. It is every moment you are truly alive. When you notice your breath, you are awake. When you hear the birds and smile, you are awake. When you forgive, you are awake. And when you love without reason, you are already enlightened. This is the heart of Zen. To see the sacred in the ordinary, to find eternity in a single moment, to understand that enlightenment is not a distant peak, but the simple act of sitting, breathing, and being. Each morning you rise, remember, you are the continuation of all that has come before, the light of the sun, the rain of the earth, the kindness of generations who walked this path before you. Let this knowing humble you. Let it fill you with gratitude. 4. Gratitude is the beginning of peace. It transforms the ordinary into miracle and the passing moment into eternity. The Buddha said, "As the flower blooms in silence, so does understanding blossom in stillness." When the mind grows quiet, the world begins to speak, and what it whispers is simple. All is one. All is now. All is well. The morning softens into day, shadows fade, light spreads across the fields, and life begins to move. The birds sing not to be heard, but simply because they are alive. This is the way of nature, effortless harmony. And this too is the way of the awakened heart. To walk with awareness is to move through the world as the Buddha did, not rushing, not grasping, not running from or toward anything. Each step is complete in itself, each movement a reflection of peace. When the Buddha walked, he did not walk toward enlightenment, he walked as enlightenment. Every step touched the earth with gratitude. Every breath carried compassion for all beings. Walking meditation is not a technique. It is remembrance. It is remembering that the earth beneath your feet is sacred, that every sound, the rustle of leaves, the cry of a bird, the wind in the trees, is the Dharma speaking in its own voice. The Buddha taught, when you walk, just walk. When you sit, just sit. To do one thing completely, with awareness, is to be free from the thousand distractions that scatter the mind. The mind, when untamed, moves like a monkey leaping from branch to branch. It chases after desire, clings to memory, and fears what has not yet come. But when the mind is anchored in awareness, it rests like a tree, rooted, grounded, unmoved by passing storms. Awareness does not demand that you stop the mind. It asks only that you see clearly. When you see clearly, even confusion becomes part of wisdom. You realize that thoughts, like clouds, will always come and go. But you are not the clouds. You are the open sky. Each breath is a bridge between body and mind. When you breathe mindfully, you return home. The body relaxes, the mind softens, and what remains is the gentle rhythm of existence itself. In Zen practice, even the smallest acts carry meaning. To pour tea with care is meditation. To clean the floor with attention is mindfulness. To greet another with a soft smile is compassion. When life is lived this way, no moment is wasted. The Buddha said, if one mindfully sweeps the floor, the dust of the heart is also cleared. Awareness transforms labor into prayer and simplicity into freedom. There is no higher place to reach, no distant heaven to seek. Heaven is the peace of this moment, when the heart is present and the mind is still. Sometimes, as you walk, you may hear the echo of your own footsteps. Listen closely. They remind you that you are here, alive, breathing, part of this miracle called now. The sound of wind through bamboo, the warmth of sunlight on your skin, the cool touch of water on your hands. These are not small things. They are the language of awakening. When awareness ripens, you begin to see that every being is walking their own path to peace. Some move quickly, others slowly, some stumble, others rise again. But all are learning, all are growing, all are trying to find home. And so, compassion blooms, not out of pity, but out of understanding. You realize that those who harm are also suffering. Those who are angry are also lost. To meet them with love is to break the chain of pain. Forgiveness, then, is not a gift for others. It is freedom for yourself. When you let go of resentment, you unburden your heart. You stop carrying the past, and the present becomes light once more. As the day unfolds, mindfulness turns every act into art. The pouring of tea, the sweeping of leaves, the sound of rain on the roof, all become part of the same sacred rhythm. You begin to see that there is no division between meditation and life. Life is meditation when lived in awareness. The Buddha walked this earth not as a god, but as a human being who discovered peace in the simplest of things. He showed that awakening is not beyond reach. It is within every breath, within every choice to be kind, within every step walked in gratitude. So, when you rise in the morning, do not seek great moments of enlightenment. Seek only to be present, to notice the light, the air, the sound, the life that surrounds you. That presence is enough. Because when the heart is awake, every step, every gesture becomes an offering to the world. You walk not to arrive anywhere, but to remind the earth that peace is still possible. The Buddhist path is not about doing more, but about being more aware of what already is. When awareness fills your days, your actions become effortless, your thoughts become kind, and your life becomes meditation in motion. As the sun lowers and the day begins to fade, the world turns softer. Light becomes gold, shadows grow long, and the sounds of life begin to quiet. In this sacred hour, the practice of mindfulness deepens, for it is in stillness that wisdom ripens. The Buddha often taught at dusk, when the air was cool and gentle, that he spoke not with urgency, but with peace, for truth is never rushed. It flows like the river, always moving, always returning to the sea of understanding. The mind at day's end can be like the sky after a storm, still trembling, filled with clouds, yet beginning to clear. This is the time to sit, to breathe, to let go. Let go of striving. Let go of expectation. Let go of the thousand thoughts that cling like dust to your mind. When you sit quietly, you begin to see that nothing was ever missing. The peace you sought in distant places has always lived within you. It was hidden only by noise, the noise of desire, of comparison, of endless becoming. The Buddha said, "Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without." This truth is not a concept, but a lived experience. When the heart grows still, it discovers its own light, a light that does not depend on circumstance, a joy that no one can take away. Each breath in this stillness is a doorway. Each exhale, a release. Each heartbeat, a reminder that you are alive, a part of something vast, beautiful, and eternal. The evening is not the end, but a quiet invitation to rest in awareness. Watch the sunset as it paints the sky in fading gold and crimson. See how it does. Not resist its own ending. It simply shines until the light is gone, and in its letting go, the stars are born. So let your thoughts set with the sun. Let your worries fade with the light. In the silence that follows, you will discover that peace was never lost. It only waited for you to stop searching. The Buddha's path is a path of return, returning to simplicity, to clarity, to love. When you rest in awareness, you no longer need to fix the world. You simply see it clearly, and from that clarity, compassion flows. Compassion is not something to be forced. It arises naturally when the heart is freed. It is the fragrance that remains when the fire of anger is extinguished. It is the soft strength that meets pain with understanding. To live compassionately is to walk as light in a world that has forgotten the sun. The Buddha said, "Thousands of candles can be lit from a single flame, and the life of the flame will not be shortened." Happiness never decreases by being shared. Each act of kindness, each gentle word, is a spark that can light another heart. And soon, the darkness that once seemed endless becomes full of stars. This is how enlightenment spreads, not by force, but by quiet example. By living peacefully, You teach peace.by forgiving. You teach freedom.by being fully present. You teach love. The path is not in the sky. The path is in the heart. That it is walked not by distance, but by awareness in every step, every breath, every act of care. When the night finally comes, do not fear the dark. The Buddha found enlightenment beneath the night sky, under a tree, in silence. With no promise of dawn, he saw that light and darkness are not enemies, but two halves of the same truth, that within the dark, the seed of light is always waiting. Sit quietly. Feel the rhythm of your breath. Listen to the song of stillness that has no beginning and no end. This silence is not empty. It is full of life, full of peace, full of presence. The journey of mindfulness is not about reaching a destination. It is about remembering what you already are. You are not the waves that come and go. You are the ocean beneath them. You are not the wind that changes. You are the space through which it moves. The Buddha's final words to his disciples were simple. All things that arise must pass away. Work diligently for your own awakening. This is not a command, but an invitation to live deeply, to see clearly, to love fully. When you live this way, the world becomes your teacher. The morning light teaches presence. The midday sun teaches action. The evening calm teaches letting go. And through it all, awareness remains steady, luminous, unchanging. One day, you too will sit beneath your own Bodhi tree, not in some faraway place, but in the stillness of your own heart. And when you look inward, you will see that the Buddha was never outside you. He was the quiet voice guiding you home all along. As this day comes to its close, sit in gratitude, breathe in peace, breathe out kindness. Let the heart open like the lotus at dawn. And know this, every mindful moment is a seed of awakening. Every act of love is a reflection of enlightenment. Every breath, when taken in awareness, is the Buddha breathing through you. The path continues in silence, in kindness, in light. The journey is eternal, but the destination has always been here. You are not walking toward peace. You are walking as peace. And when you understand this, the whole universe bows in stillness.